Yeah, and there was a special on Sunday on the Carol Burnett show. I don't know if you missed it, if you were baptizing some kids at the moment. But
I was praying for you at that.
Oh, please. I need all you can get. I need all you got.
No, but our lives revolved around this dad show many nights, every week.
Every Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Now, this is a fantastic place here, the Christ Cathedral. You're doing some renovations here, but also you're able to hold a mass for how many people?
Well, the whole complex is 35 acres that my predecessor bought before I came here, Dr. Schuler. And on a given weekend, this is the Cathedral Cultural Center. Right across the way will be the Cathedral building, which is close to being done, about a year and a half away from being done. And over that way is the Arboretum, which is another place of worship, which was Dr. Schuler's first church in the 1960s. And then Tower of Hope, which he built in 1968, which at that time was the tallest building in Orange County. But on a given weekend here, we would probably have about 12,000 folks on campus attending Mass and many other things.
Wow.
Mass in 4 languages, English, Spanish, Vietnamese, and Chinese as well.
Is that right? Wow. All in the same Mass, huh? Or in
different Masses. We have 12 Masses every weekend, so they're different times.
I see. All
so
right.
we would have also then maybe Masses at the same time, other celebrations, so it's a busy place on the weekend.
Well, I'd like to come down and see that on a Sunday. What are the Sunday Mass times?
You would have 2 on Saturday, then like 6:30, 9:30, 10, 11:15, then 5:30 in the evening, something like that.
Oh, okay. All right. But which one? My mom always liked to go to Mass when the choir was there, which made it another 40 minutes longer, which I wasn't thrilled with.
But it's good. You can't. You got to be generous. We had to be generous to God with their time back.
I see. I understand that. I totally understand that.
No,
but when you're 9, it's hard to get that through.
Exactly. The Sunday Mass with the choir is on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock over here.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me ask you a quick question.
And the youth Mass is Sunday evening, which is full. So.
How many people, when they're in confession, what percentage of the people you think are telling you the truth?
It's an important blessed moment, but I always, after you finish celebrating the sacrament, I never remember anything after that.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is good, I guess, right?
And I have faith in humanity and people's dispositions and good intentions and all that.
Now, the Catholic Church is in good shape. They've got a big following still. About 1 billion people?
Well, I can talk about what we have here in Orange County.
Okay.
That's what I'm probably best at, more or less.
But Orange County is growing.
We have the total population of Orange County, and by the way, Sunday will be my 5th anniversary here.
Hey, so, happy anniversary!
Yeah. And when I was here for a year, Bruno had a great celebration for me. I'm really a great friend of Bruno's and the work he does. I can speak of Orange County. It's about probably total population about 3 million Catholics, más o menos, probably about 1,300,000.
Wow.
Of various different ethnic groups and origins.
So on Sunday, when you celebrate your 5th anniversary, will there be white smoke coming out of one of the chimneys?
Are you going to smoke?
That's great. I will not be.
I grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in Springfield, Illinois. I'm the oldest of 6 kids, 5 boys and 1 girl. We all had red hair at one time. It's all gone. But
right.
And then I was there for 24 years. I became the Bishop of Fort Worth, Texas, where I was for 7.5 years. I was in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I had cowboy boots and all those things. And then 5 years ago nearly, I was transferred here.
And are you transferred because you asked to do it, or are they transferred?
You just get a phone call and say the Holy Father is sending you to
Orange County.
Yeah.
You must have been thrilled.
I'd been here a couple of times. I had been here just the August before, and it reminds me a lot here of Italy. And I studied in Italy. You have everything here in terms of beauty, nature. You have the ocean, you have the mountains of snow, and you have a lot of wonderful people. So,
like if the Holy Father called you and said you were transferred to Cleveland, would you ask the guy if the Holy Father got it wrong?
I've never asked that question. So.
Right. All right, but Orange County is a beautiful place to be.
People have been very good to me. I love it.
You're the #1 Catholic in Orange County.
Well, I'm the diocesan bishop. Everybody's one in the sight of God.
Right, but you're the king of Orange County Catholics.
I'm a rope-a-dope here. Yeah.
Isn't that true, though?
No, you don't use the word king.
Right, but is there anybody that's higher than you in Orange County Catholicism?
that I ask the bishop, which means I'm a shepherd, a pastor of 1.3 million Catholics. So I'm the pastor of that many people.
Have you met the Pope?
I have. I've met John Paul II years ago. I met Benedict. I met Pope Francis a couple times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that when you meet them, is that a beautiful, nice, warm thing?
Well, they have to meet a lot of folks, so you usually get a few minutes with them. So I met Pope Francis a couple years ago. I spoke in Spanish to him.
Really? Is that right?
Uh-huh.
And was he your favorite?
You know, what you do is when you tell parents, you ask parents, who was your favorite child?
Right.
You know, everybody, God gives everybody a role to play in their time. You know.
Right. That's true. All right, but
like your role here now is for us to talk together. So that's where God is placed.
All right, excellent.
It's not the track. Maybe it's the second track.
But you would, I mean, look, if I called you one day and said, hey, I'm going to catch the last 3 at Santa Anita. You want to jump in the car? You'd go, right?
Let me see what my schedule would be. Sure. I used to go. I grew up in Springfield, Illinois. We go to the Illinois State Fair every year. So the big thing was to go to the horse races at Illinois State Fair in Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah.
So
you know your way around a racing form.
So just make sure your guardian angel was with you and all that. So I would go with you.
Is it a sin to gamble?
Ooh, long pause.
Thank you.
No, is this a rope-a-dope?
As long as you're not wagering more than you can, it's not a life-altering wager.
The question is, how are we responsible before God in every situation that we're in?
Right, that's true. Okay, all right. I'll take that as a no. It's not a sin. Go get him.
How do we exercise responsibilities God gives us, whatever situation we're in?
That's right. What is your confirmation name, by the way?
Joseph.
Oh, so what would you, so it would be Bishop Kevin Joseph Vann?
My middle name is really William. My dad was William Vann, so I got that. It's Kevin William Vann, and Joseph my confirmation name.
I see. Mine's my confirmation name. Well, it's too long. It's Timothy Dalton Conway, and then, geez, I forgot my
confirmation name. Be a Saint.
I forgot my confirmation name.
Well, I know what Saint Timothy is. Are you like that? Is that?
No, my confirmation name I think is Morongo.
No, that's not far from where I know where Morongo is. That's off the 10, right?
Yeah, the 10 freeway. Yes, look at that.
See, I've been here 5 years long enough to know all these places. So I have friends in Desert Hot Springs, so I go there pretty regularly.
Excellent. And I know that you, Bruno's going to be on with us next. Bruno speaks so highly of you, and you highly of him. You offered Bruno and this whole charity this room tonight to do this, and we can't thank you enough.
Well, it's the least we can do for Bruno, all he does for all of us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Bishop Kevin